Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me. I am here to share with you a really fun part of this Pressed Petals suite. Now you can find this on pages 72, 73, and 74 in the Stampin' Up! Annual Catalog. This is the catalog that just came out last month. Very exciting time because this is an exciting catalog. And you may have overlooked this, because I know I did. I happened to be watching someone else was doing a video, another demonstrator, and I was like, oh my goodness, I totally overlooked this. And it's this cute little journal. It's the Pressed Petals journal. It's right here on this page, and it's really fun. I'm going to share with you how I decorated my journal. But the whole Pressed Petals suite is absolutely stunning. The designer series paper, although it shows it on page 74 up here at the top, you just can't imagine how stunning these papers are in person. Definite something you want to add. Now you do get 24 sheets of that. And sorry, my pages are flying because it's a little hot here in northeastern Pennsylvania today. I have my ceiling fan on. But anyhow, you have 24 sheets, and it's a specialty designer series paper in that you get 4 each of 6 double-sided designs. So 24 sheets, that goes a long way. You can get a lot of cards created. It does have a stunning stamp set. It is a photopolymer stamp set. There are also a set of petal label dies that go along with it. And if you didn't know, when you look in the catalog and you see, these kind of shapes like this, those are dies that will cut out our images. So it also has it's also a part of the Pressed Petals washi tape, which comes in a bundle of 2. You get these beautiful petals, and you also get another washi tape that kind of has little numbers and symbols and things on it. It's really, really beautiful for washi tape. But this little journal book. Now, I wasn't so sure about the journal book. Now, when I looked at it here, I was like, okay, that's nice. And because here it doesn't really tell you much. So let's go to page 170 in your catalog. And this is where you will find more information on the Pressed Petal Journal book. So it's a spiral bound journal with designed printed pages that you can remove and use on card fronts or memory keeping pages. It's a debossed cover, which means not embossed, it's debossed, where it kind of goes, it's indented. Okay, now there's 24 sheets in the journal. There's 4 each of 6 designs, and the book is only 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it's basically the size of an A2 card, which I wouldn't have thought that looking at the picture. I'm looking here at the 12 by 12 album. I'm looking here at the 6 by 6 album. And here it is smack dab in the middle. If I didn't go to this page, I would have never known. Unless I saw one of the other demonstrators showcasing it. So, wait till you see what I did with it. And I'm still not done with it. But let's take a look at the papers, at the designer series papers. Now, I just pulled out one of each of the pages. So, of course, all of our pages, and I don't want to crossing that. That little shadow there. Let me just move my light. Okay, that looks good. Until light falls over. You know how that goes. But these are cut apart pieces, and these fit perfectly on the pages in your journal or the front of a card. And I love this little strip along the bottom with the little daisies. And on the back side has actually music notes. And to me, I'm thinking Christmas with this. This would be wonderful to use as a background for your Christmas cards. So don't rule out, just because you see flowers, you're thinking summer. Don't rule that out. Here's another. I think this might be my favorite page. I love all these flowers. And these flowers are just like the washi tape. And on the back side of here, we just have, it's kind of like a newsprint. And it has different flowers and different, little articles on the flowers. Now this page, here again, this can be used for anything. This is beautiful. I can see this on my floors in my house if I didn't already have hardwood floors. But beautiful paper. And on this side, this reminds me of an old house with vintage style wallpaper. And this one is just as beautiful with all these little daisy flowers on. But look at that background. Isn't that just stunning? I love it. And here we have just a script background. Again, think Christmas. Don't just think red and green. I mean, really, it's beautiful. Beautiful paper. And here we have some blue flowers with a little bit of touch of yellow. And then on the back side of this, we have more newspaper print in a, almost like a celery color. Certainly celery. And then look at this. This almost looks like, if you see it in person, like you almost want to touch it and think you're going to feel like the fabric design to it. Really pretty. And on the back here we have some ferns. Again, you know, think Christmas, think Thanksgiving, you know, think autumn and fall. Okay, so that's those beautiful papers. And again, you're going to get 24 of them. 4 of each of 6 different designs. Now let's take a look at the little journal book. And here it is. Like I said, do I have a card nearby? How could I not have a card nearby, right? Okay, so here's the size of a card. This one was sent to me by another demonstrator. She was giving cards away, and I replied on her YouTube video, and I was chosen to receive one of her cards. And look how beautiful that is. She did a great job. So look, here's the front of a card, and here's the book. So really, I'll show you on the back. I mean, really, it's perfect to stick in your purse. It's just perfect journal book. You know, not even like gratitude journal. You can use it for anything, for taking down notes, for reminders, for birthdays, for anything. So when you receive it, of course, it has a debossed image. I'm not sure if you can see that. You can kind of pick that up. So I would recommend, if you're using any glue on this, because of this debossed image, to definitely use our green glue, the mono glue. This one right here that nobody kind of likes to use, but the liquid glue definitely, because that kind of goes into all the little nooks and crannies and will hold on to your paper. But I just took some of the elements. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. It's been a long day. And I used some of our ribbon. Now this ribbon you may see in the catalog, but you may not know that it fringes. There's a piece of stitching that goes along with it. And if you just pull that stitching out, it gives you a little fringed ribbon, which is really cute. So let's just go through the book. So now some of the pages have something on them. It says the secret to having it all is knowing that you already do. And again, these pages are perforated. Let's see if you could, yeah, there you go. You can see. So you can tear these out and put them into cards. So this one says grateful for small things, but big things and everything in between. So this is real pretty. This is already embellished for you. It's already stamped on there. And it has lines, so for you to write, it has lines. And here I didn't really do much to these because these are already, you know, stamped or printed on. Now here's one where I just did use those little petals, and I made a little flower, and there's that daisy strip that I showed you on the designer series paper, and then some of that washi tape that comes with the petals. And it says, today I'm grateful. But I mean, you can use this for so many other things, not just a journal for gratefulness. And here's a fun one embellishment I did. If you would have seen my Facebook Live, I was using our pigment sprinkles. So I had a bunch of those watercolor pieces left, and I wanted to incorporate them into the journal. And just a little friend I used with the Well Verses, I believe it is. Put that on there. And this says, find the beauty in everyday moments. But this would be nice even to decorate and give this as gifts, you know, for Christmas gifts or things. Today I'm grateful. And here's another one with those pigment sprinkles. Look how stunning those colors are on there. And these are just embellishments I had laying around. I have a little basket in front of me. When I'm cutting out things, I always cut multiples of things and just throw them in there. And when I need them, I could just pull them out. And on here, I used our vellum cardstock. We have colored vellum cardstock, just a little scrap I had in my scrap bin. The secret to having it all is knowing that you're already doing. I believe I read that already. So they kind of repeat, you know, through the book. So here I did incorporate another one of those pigment sprinkle sheets, and I had a butterfly out of vellum. Just embellish that a little bit. And here is just one of those sheets from the paper, the one right here. Just cut it out and look at how it fills up the whole sheet. Did a little happy and a little washi tape. I mean, you could certainly not even decorate it. Here's another one of those sheets to cut apart. You can just leave it as is and just write your little thoughts, your little messages. A little sticky there. Here's another one of those sheets. But look at how beautiful. It actually looks like it was there, you know. You can make this however you want. Here I had, I made a little tag, and I used one of those little charms that is in the art bundle, the Artfully Say It With Art, I believe it is. It's a whole bundle, and it says on it, made with love. So how cute is that? Just a cute little tag. Another one of those sheets. Cut apart. And this one, I just layered it onto a little bit of black and add a little bit of twine. But it's just such a beautiful little book and would make great gifts for everyone on your Christmas list. And really inexpensive. How much is the journal? The journal is only $6.50. So take advantage of the special that Stampin' Up's doing now. With each $50 purchase, you receive a $5 coupon voucher that you can use next month. So it's a great time to stock up on some of your much needed Christmas supplies, and I think that's the same page, yeah. And you know, save a little this month, save a little next month. And here's another one. I had that little Adirondack chair that I just kind of glued onto there, again using that Designer Series paper. And then of course the final one here. I think it was the final one, maybe not. I had one of these little Dalmatian dogs, and if you don't know, I used to have a Dalmatian years ago, and I thought he needed a little home here in my journal book as well. And that one, and at the end, and then at the end I just used a piece of that Designer Series paper. So, I mean, it's really a beautiful, beautiful book, and definitely something to look at. I don't remember what page was that. There we are. Check it out in your catalog, the Pressed Petals Suite. And there's a couple other things that go along with it, including some designer elements and some gathered ribbon. And there's also an embossing folder as well. So it's a really pretty suite, something that can get you through not just the summer, but many, many holidays here and thereafter. And really, this paper, all you need to do is just cut it, stick it on the front of a card, a little sentiment, a ribbon if you choose, and away you go and you're done. So I hope you enjoyed going through my little journal with me. And I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy day to spend it with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope you have a super Stampin' Day, and I'll see you back here again real soon. Bye for now.